If you don't lodge your BAS, the ATO doesn't just forget about it. And the longer it's left, the more it can quietly build in the background. Penalties, interest, and in some cases, estimates that aren't even accurate. But here's the part most business owners don't realize. There's actually a point where this becomes much harder to fix. In this video, I'll walk you through exactly what happens if you don't lodge your BAS and what to do before it gets to that point. Let's start with something simple. Most small businesses lodge BAS quarterly, with standard due dates like the 28th of October, February, April, and July. But here's what matters. It's not just missing the deadline, it's how long it stays unlodged after that, because that's when things start to change. At first, not much might happen. And this is where people get caught out, because it can feel like nothing's wrong. But behind the scenes, the ATO is tracking that lodgement. And once it passes certain timeframes, that's when the penalties can begin. This is called a failure to lodge penalty. And here's how it works. For every 28 days your BAS is overdue, another penalty unit can be added up to the ATO's limit. So what starts small can build over time if nothing is done. And this is where the delays start costing you money. But penalties aren't actually the biggest issue. Interest is. And if your BAS has money owing and it's not paid, the ATO applies General Interest Charge, or GIC, and this is calculated daily. So even if you catch up later, that balance may already be higher than expected. Now, here's the trap a lot of business owners fall into. Once they're behind, they avoid it. Maybe your numbers aren't ready, the amount feels too big to deal with right now, or you might just have a lot going on right now, so it gets pushed to the side. But this is exactly what makes the situation worse. But here's some good news. Lodging late is still a good outcome. It tells the ATO where you actually stand, and it often puts you in a better position even if you can't pay yet. So the goal isn't perfection. The goal is getting it lodged. And if you're thinking, what if I can't afford to pay it? You're not alone. And this is where many people stop taking action. But they don't need to. The ATO offers payment plans. So instead of paying everything up front, you can spread it over time. They'll usually look at your situation and set something manageable, which means you can stay compliant without having the pressure of a lump sum payment. But if nothing is lodged, that's when the ATO may step in more directly. They can send you notices, follow up on those notices, and then in some cases, estimate what they think you owe. And those estimates are often much higher than your original figure. So now you're not just behind, you're potentially overpaying, until it's fixed. So here's what this all comes down to. Missing a BAS deadline isn't unusual, but leaving it unlodged is what creates the problems. The sooner you act, the easier it is for you to fix. Lodge it, communicate early, and take control before it builds. Thanks for watching Simple Books with Sheridan. If this helped, make sure to like and subscribe for more simple bookkeeping and tax tips. And as always, this is general information only, so speak to a professional if you need advice specific to your situation.